I recorded an 8-minute intro to this video, and then I've just played it back because I recorded it about a week ago. And you can't hear a word of it because my windscreen wipers are going in the car and they are making this god awful squeaking sound. You know where the windscreen isn't quite wet enough for the automatic wipers? They're doing that. So I shall start again. But thank you guys for coming back for another video. I understand that the one I just posted, it was quite some time between the two that I had posted, so I appreciate and thank everybody that has come back for yet another video. This week's video, I thought I would just do a bit of an update on parenting, a bit of a chitty chatty video, and let you know where we are with what we've got going on with Halle, with her age, with her development, with her nursery, and just try and catch you guys all up, because that tends to be what I get a lot of questions about, but it also tends to be what I ask a lot of questions about. And if you follow me on social media, you may have seen that I have been struggling lately with some behavior issues with Halle, in the sense that she has identified that I am her primary carer. And that is not to say that Josh is not a primary carer, because Josh absolutely is a primary carer, but I am primary. I'm number one. I am the person that pretty much gets up with her every single day, certainly 5 days a week. I'm the big bad wolf that does all the nursery drop-offs. I am the person that puts her to bed a certain number of nights a week because Josh works late. And I think she has probably identified that she could push her boundaries, or she's trying to push boundaries. And I put a post about it because recently she started biting me. Only me, nobody else, just me, which I am pretty thankful for. I did go into nursery and I did say, look, we are aware of a biting phase, and they were like, we're not. She's not bit anybody here, she's not bit any adults, she's not bit any children. So touch wood, I'm happy it's contained at the minute, and we're working on it. We've just had 2 days now where every time she's gone, well, we had a whole day yesterday where she didn't even attempt it, and this morning she attempted 3 times, and it wasn't even out of frustration, it was out of boredom this morning. She attempted 3 times and I just went, no, don't do that, don't bite mummy, that's not very nice. And she didn't, she stopped. So there is progress, but yeah, I'm in a bit of a tricky phase with her where she is acting out with me. From what people have said online, it's very normal at this age, between 12 and 14 months they can act out, and Halle is 11 months, so they're all thereabouts. It can be frustration from mentally knowing what she wants to do, where she wants to go, what she wants to say, but she can't walk and she can't talk, so she's getting frustrated with herself and she's taking it out on me. Thirdly, people have said that because I am her primary carer, she feels 100% comfortable to be exactly who her character is, and if she's frustrated in that time, she feels comfortable enough to lash out. Whereas perhaps with a nursery worker, she hasn't got that relationship with them where she feels comfortable to lash out. So there's a whole multitude of reasons why it's going on, and it's part of the parenting ride, and you just got to go with it. I will not lie, it has been, for me, mentally very tough. It's been draining. It's felt like, particularly when we're around other people, I feel like, oh my god, she's fine with everybody, but she's not fine with me, and it is genuinely heartbreaking. Josh has even said, I can see she's different with you at the minute, I can see she is acting out, and he is doing everything himself to be like, no, don't be mean to mummy, no, let's not whinge at mummy, no, let's not bite mummy. But there have been plenty of tears shed over it. Like, I put her to bed some nights and I just sit and cry because I'm like, what have I done wrong today? And it's not that I've done anything wrong, it's just a phase that she's in, and I'm really hoping we will get out the other side. But yeah, that is just a very long intro to what this video will be about. I understand it isn't everybody's cup of tea, so if you don't want to stick around for this chitty chatty video, please don't feel you have to. But I'm going to go through a couple of questions that I have asked people on social media, but also that people have asked me when I've put up honest posts about what's going on. So yeah, please come along, please listen to this video, and as always, just any feedback is greatly appreciated. Or if you've got any questions, or if you've got any concerns, or if you've got any big old ways to make this speed up and just get it over and done with, that would be great. Or words of wisdom, that would be great. One thing I did find very interesting, which I didn't, but I did. I say I didn't because I have said all along, before I even had Halle, I said to Josh, we didn't find out what we were having, and I said, if it is a girl, I think we're in trouble. I think girls are difficult. Obviously I've not had either, so I can't really comment on that. But what I did find when I did put up on social media, particularly about the biting, all bar one parent had girls. There was only one parent that came to me that said they were experiencing this with a boy. So yeah, that's just a random fun fact for you. But the stage we're in is definitely tricky.
Today is Saturday, and I thought I would just do a quick catch up before I went to bed, because today has been a tough day. One positive is we are 4 days with no biting. Excuse my hay fever. But today I could not do a single thing right. I really couldn't do a single thing right. Josh would be, I don't know, sat with Halle playing with something, and he might say, oh, I just need to go get ready, need to go get showered, want to go get a drink, I don't know, whatever it may be. I would literally sit in the exact same position as Josh, doing the exact same thing, and all hell would break loose. We have had, or I have had, our first full-on tantrum where she's gone as stiff as a board, thrown herself on the floor, bright red, screaming at me. Everything I did today was wrong, and I found that really, really tough. And I will not lie when I say by 12:15 at lunch, I had cried. She'd reduced me to teeny tiny tears. And the frustrating part about it is, I know it's just a phase. I know it won't last forever. But when you are in it, it feels like a personal attack. There's no other word for it. I just feel like the girl is absolutely gunning for me. And obviously it's a phase. Obviously that's not, what she's like, or hasn't been what she's like until this point. But it's not nice at the time, and today I did crumble. Josh took her out this afternoon. They went for a walk together for about an hour. She came back, and I don't know if it was there's mum, not seen mum for a while, but she actually wanted to sit, and she wanted to play, and she wanted to laugh with me. So then that made the last part of the day a lot better. It ended on a positive note. But yeah, I said I'd be honest about how it's been, and we are 11 months in, and this for me is by far the hardest part. A lot of people had said, I don't know if I've mentioned it, so sorry if I have. A lot of people have said it's a girl thing. A lot of people have said it's an age thing, anywhere between 12 and 14 months. A lot of people have said it's because they mentally know what they want, but they can't physically do it. So they can't walk, they can't talk. Well, Halle can't walk, Halle can't talk. They might know that they want to get to something, but they can't get to it. So it's a developmental thing as well. But it is just a phase, it's just a chapter, and I am hoping that it will come to an end very, very quickly. But yeah, in terms of how I'm finding this stage, I'm finding it very difficult. I will not lie. It's been the hardest stage by far. So yeah, just to carry on from that, Halle's crawling, she's pulling herself up to stand, and she has just the last couple of days started cruising, so like holding on to furniture and moving along, but she's not walking yet. She says individual words, not sentences. To be honest, with speech, I don't know where they should be at this age, but she'll say like mama, dada, yes, ta, like words basically. She knows what you're saying, so like you can say to her like, would you like a snack, and she'll say yes. Or if you say like, can I have your dummy, she'll give you her dummy. But yeah, she just can't communicate with us, so perhaps that is a frustration. Perhaps that is causing, sorry if you heard the monitor then, perhaps it is causing outbursts, but it's difficult at the minute, and I'm really hoping that tomorrow is a better day. Yeah. Uh-oh. I did not want to end this video negatively, did we? So we've had a relatively good day today. I've tried to take some little videos of the things we've been up to. We've been in the garden, in the pool, in the sandpit, out for walks, and now we're just back from our second walk of the day. And we're just whinging and playing. But it's been very, very hot today. I think Halle's teething as well because her nose is continually running. And I think from what I've seen on social media and the people that I've spoken to, it is just all developmental. And what's wrong? What's the matter? It's just an age thing. It's just around this age they get frustrated with the things that they can and they can't do, and understandably, if you couldn't walk, couldn't talk, couldn't explain to somebody how you felt, and say I'm like picking her up or moving her or playing with different toys and she's like, I don't want that, I can imagine that would be frustrating. People have said it tends to go on between like 12 and 14 months. I think I've said that already. But we'll just ride the wave. We'll just go with it. Josh does what he can. Josh does what he can do. In terms of being like, no, don't do that to mummy. No, let's not whinge at mummy. Let's be nice to mummy. But like he said, it's tough because he can't sit her down and reason with her and like take her for a walk and go, right, so why are you being cross with mummy today? So we were just going to go with it. We're just going to ride the wave. I think she's there or thereabouts where she should be with development at this age. But we do take a lot of it with a pinch of salt because some babies walk at 9 months, some babies walk at 18 months. What are you getting cross about? Just a bit of reality for you. She's trying to go to the toilet. And she's getting cross because that's probably my fault as well. Yeah, so babies walk at different ages. Babies talk at different ages. Babies do things at different ages. And yeah, the ones perhaps that may be deemed to be later, they might get more frustrated. They might not. It's all just one of them things. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and give you all a big dose of reality whilst my child is whinging, and let you know where we're at. Come on then, come here. Are you coming up? Come on then. I want to be mummy's friend now, do you? But yeah, I just wanted to do a bit more of a realistic where we're at. Because I understand that particularly, I don't post a lot of Halle on my home Instagram account because it's public. But what I do post will probably all look sunshines and rainbows. And yeah, there are parts that are slightly tougher. So if anybody else is in the same boat or has been in the same boat or can sense that their child's going the same way, then my door is always open in terms of comments and messages, and I would be happy to help or vent to or have questions being asked, because I've certainly found this stage tricky, and it has reduced me to tears, as I said. But yeah, there are times where she plays lovely, and then there are times where we don't catch a break with the whinging. So that's where we're at, guys. Thank you again for coming back for another video. I don't know what the next one will be or when the next one will be, but I just felt that this was the right time to do this video. So thank you for watching again, and please comment or share to any friends or family that might be going through the same thing or might be interested, and I will see you very soon.